Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Nordic Championship Prologue Day 2. And we have some updates for you, because we will start into the match seemingly quite soon. But before that, let's hop over and check out the leaderboard. As you can see, RYP are still leading with 74 points. The Grumpy Old Bitches on second place with 61. 45 points so far for the Who. Then we have 44 points for Yoko Prajantai. 41 for the Clean Squad, 40 for the NWP Boomers, 36 for Fox Gaming, as well as the Black Reapers. Then we have 35 points for EGKT, 27 points for 4. Then as well for NGB, 26 points for the Penetrators, 25 for Oriri, 24 points for Momentum Ori 2. Then we have 20 points for Team Nautilus, 18 points for 354 Esports, 16 for Betterfrost White, and 15 for Disney Lagutta. XC, seemingly, again, not in the lobby, and we are still waiting for another team. So alright, it seems Team 5 is not there yet. I'm not quite sure who that is. I'm gonna check it out for you guys quite quickly. There we go. Team 5 should be Disney Lagutta. They're not in yet. Huh. Weird. Alright. We'll see. And hopefully everyone else is on the right slots. Otherwise, my leaderboard will not work. Which means we would need to use a different leaderboard. And I want to use my leaderboard because it works. And I know when it's updated. So, yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Match number 1 of today, like I said, will start shortly. And that means we will hop into match number 1 on Miramar. Because obviously, Erangel will come last. The best comes last. In this case, it's again true. Let's hop into match number 1. And there we go. Match number 1, as you can see, Miramar. We'll start above Campo Militar, and our flight path leads us down to Val del Mar. So far, we still have some time on our hands. 67 players only in the lobby so far. I'm not quite sure if everyone has loaded in. 1 minute remains on the clock. This looks a bit... Oh, I'm not quite sure. We are missing 4 people. That should be 71 then. 72? I'm unsure. 18 slots times 74. No. 60. No. My math doesn't math at the moment. 72. Yeah, 72 it should be. So we're missing 1 person. That should be correct. If I'm... Yeah. Team Nautilus only plays with 3 in the first match. And we're missing 1 whole team. So everything should be correct. My mind is just going bonkers at the moment. Because if this is not working out, my whole leaderboard might collapse. And I don't want that. So let's hope it does work out. Nonetheless, we're in match number 1. As you can see, our first plane is already ascending, descending, whatever. Joining us on the battlefield with all 67 players we have currently in the lobby. Let's see where they will go. And at the moment, I'm not sure why. Volume is quite low. Did I change something here? No. This is looking good. Why the heck is the volume so low? Alright. Let's hope this works out. As you can see, the first few players have already jumped to their spots. One of those being the Grumpy Old Bitches and Betterfrost White. Over here in the Oasis, or gathering around the Oasis, we have 4 and Joker Pajantai, if I'm not mistaken. No, that's not Joker Pigeon. Oh, that is Joker Pigeon. Man, I'm good today. Who also quite close to Campo Militar with Volotico. We already have our first shots over here from InviSan in the direction of Joker Pigeon. Unfortunately for him, he does not hit. Can lessen the sound a bit so you can hear me and don't hear only shots. More shots over here in the direction of Fox Gaming. Arfisk getting shot at by Carlson. And Carlson has to watch out because there's someone right direct close to him. Is Cyworks, also from Fox Gaming. Difference being that he knows there. He already attacked him, it seemed. Heavier with the first kill against Bottom Banana. That's a fight over here in Campo Militar. And we can see that Volotico. I want to push that too. So let's go over here. Max knocked Heavier again. First 2 kills already to his name. They're just barely after the 2.5 minute mark. Close to the 2.5 minute mark. And over here we have Fluffy for you and Walking for the grumpy old bitches. Don't confuse that with Fluffy Bunny. Also have Fluffy Bunny over here. Carlson. Oh, fighting there against Fox Gaming. Why the heck? How's the step so low at the moment? I don't get it. Should be way louder. Let me check something for you guys. Trying to change the sound settings. Yeah. Also not quite that much louder. Something is bugging with the sound. I'm not quite sure what that is yet, but we'll find out sooner or later. Alright, it looks like the Who has taken a liking to Better Frost Wild. Leggins already knocked there by Cassis. Still on the clock. Heavier has to watch out. There's someone coming close to him. Volotico says, alright, let's peek. Let's see if we can find someone. And maybe, just maybe get another kill for us. And even though Fortevier has 2 to his name, wants a third one as well. Already with a nice on angle there. Same can be said for Cass's teams. Labby. Both in the hands. Nice text by Tevier. Tevier in trouble though. He has to run. Labby with a knock against Vedix. In the direction of Dexter. Who so far on rank number 3? Better Frost White at the moment on... Are they? Oh, 17th place. Only 2 teams behind them. Which I'm, at least in regards to XC, not sure if they are even playing or if that is a bug in the observer files. Because I haven't seen them once so far. So I guess they might not play. As we can see, 2 teams with the big rotations. NWP Boomers And Oriri going for the rotations over Puerto Paraiso and completely on the right side. Going over here. What's coming in? Esports. 354 Esports with some shots in the direction of Yoko Perjantai. I hope I don't butcher that name too much. Oh, we'll see. Nobody told me anything in regards to that, so I guess it might be seemingly correct. More shots coming in from the Janzi in the direction of who that is. Ah, Ning Daeyang. Ning Daeyang is in trouble though, because his car got stuck. 20 HP remain. Good thing he has those boxes over there he can perch in behind. And, as we can see, 354 is getting some friends. InviSan quite close to Brejanzi there. Same goes for Ulsong. And he spots him and knocks him. Brejanzi going down against Ulsong. Right, wants to take the hard part to the top. Not hard, but it's challenging. Brejanzi dropping down there. They're searching for him. I mean, that position is good for him theoretically, because he's open to his teammates, like Gui over here, and over here, Ice Viking Olaf. The problem for him being that Olaf most likely will not help him there. You can see Yoko Perjantai in the back. Olaf has trouble. Was spotted. Has to pull away. Need to find position he can play. So far, there's not much to see. We can see Sonra over here because that was proximity. Oh, that's very insane. All right, getting followed by the Who. Castle takes a hit. Bro, why don't you use the M249? That was not smart. That was not smart. Having the M249 and using the Mini instead. Oh my god. This is how you lose your car. Crashing into one of those. And I guess Sonra most likely might die here. As we can see, InviSan and Ulsong are behind him, quite far away from his position. We still have the grumpy old bitches fighting over here in Campo Militar, or being over here. They might want to go for the blue chips. Battlefrost White also still there. They still need to get leggings back. Guess Levy might have been or had the idea to, well, let's see if we can maybe camp the blue chip recall station. And that's the next knock. They want to go for the chips. So facing off against walking. Oh, he did not reload. He cancelled the reload. That's good for walking though. Our nade is good. A bit far. Biggest problem for him is Labby's all the way over here. Oh, he has a perfect angle. And that's it. The grumpy old bitches have been eliminated. Labby to the rescue. Finally able to get Battlefrost White in a better position. Grumpy old bitches, they were in rank 2. Now they are eliminated first. That's quite early in the game as well. Arkamzai with the knock against Spectro. So when that happened, as you can see, our circle has shifted to the south again. Over here. Quite sure going for the rest here. Fluffy back in the game. I missed Fluffy. Good thing is there's no one else there. Over here we can see RYP, current leaders of the group. Or of the division. Right here on top of the hill. Close to the brickyard. A lot of movement. Fluffy already going for the rotation. Fox Gaming with some shots. Over here we have NWP. And we can see Tutorial Snake already going for the rotation. Trying to get away there. Oriri. Trying to move their last man close. Oh, like they say, keep your players or teammates close. Keep your enemies closer. Something like that. Oh, Patrick with an interesting idea. Using that shield as additional cover. Protect yourself from shots from the side or something. I mean, I would have placed the shield over here, so I'm not visible from above rather than here. But I mean, I'm not playing, so it doesn't matter. And I'm bad at it, so that doesn't. That matters even less. Good position for Joker Pajantai over here. They do have that position here. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what this is called in English. German we would call it Seilrutsche. Caution, please stay back. 39, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Oh. Oh, Marco, don't use the window, man. If you're lucky, they didn't. Marco with the knock against Dexter. Oh, that was a perfect nade. That was a perfect nade right in front of Malco. Ning De Yang says, alright, there's nothing I can do. I'm gonna get the out of here. Not quite sure where that bolt shot is coming from. Because I don't see him having a bolt in his hands. So the game is again laggy when it comes to sounds, like usual. Shots over here from Joker Pajantai. As you can see, the circle shifted again. This time, good position over here for the Black Reapers. Right in the middle. Pajantai being back. Okeke with a knock against Halkor. With the rotation in the south. So trying to get away there from the onslaught of Team Nordlis. Again, I have the bolt shots, but I don't have the bolt to shoot it. That was an interesting nade. Ah, that was perfect against Sonra. Fighter actually coming in from behind. Insane in trouble. And again, the bolt shot. I'm not quite sure who the spectator thinks we are spectating with that bolt. Oops, they want to have that. That is perfect. That is perfect. Dump just running right into that one. That's a bit too loud. I mean, I do want you to hear steps and such. But I also want you to understand me. Because otherwise it would be a bit boring. Them with some more shots in the direction of InviSan. Oh, good position there. For 4. I have to watch out. Right above them we can see Leggins and Bo coming in from the air. There they are. Together with Loath. Lotte. Not quite sure how to pronounce them yet. But coming in from the Who in every direction where they can find opponents, they are going to try to shoot them. Those going down to the building on top of the hill. Good knock against Leggins. Back we can see InviSan coming close. Going down against Cassis. Oh, nice. Against already calling the emergency pickup, saying, all right, we need to get out of here. And that's the thing with 4. They are eliminated. Damn, I thought I might have enough time to show you the emergency pickup, but alas, I didn't. We're getting some tags from VTX. And Bo gets knocked as well, and that's it. Better Forced Right losing their other 2 players over here. Evie and Labby. And I'm not in a good position to help their teammates. In a good position in the circle, right? And you can see Brajanti getting eliminated the 2nd time. Gui in trouble as well, losing his car, and 354 Esports is eliminated. Well, Gui dies to Arnie. Look at Brajanti over here. Try going for the rest on Ning Dae-young. Over here, Massey and Yildirim. More shots coming in. High ski with the knock against Skelven. We can see over here our little map. Cleaners has to get into the circle somehow. Nice tag and gets another knock in. Now he needs to heal though. Quite sure if he makes it in time. And the answer is no, he does not, which is more than enough time for Try High to go for the rest on Tarmos Pulo and Ning Dae-young. Down here we have Yildirim and Massey for Auriri. Over here the Bike Reapers still in a good position in the circle. Mentamori too. Then we have EGKT. Not quite sure why the... Ah, now I know. I forgot to edit the observer files again. Well, don't have the correct observer files in here. That's the reason why they are shortened EGK instead of EGKT. Which they should actually do. Oh, nice spray there against RYP. And RYP is now facing off against 2 teams. Spectre go knock. Nice nade still though. Darkrieger with a nade of his own in the direction of Memento Mori 2. Trying to kill against Spectro. Steals it. Because why not? Good so far. Over here, Fluffy. Still in the shack, waiting for stuff to happen. And the PK was spotted. Nice headshotting. Stalin gets the knock together with Celsius. Oh, another one against Carlson. Memento Mori 2 cleaning house over here against RYP. Only one player left standing, which is Soldat Krieger over here. And he got the gift of a nice nade. Fluffy pushing forwards. Throws a flash in the direction of Nilsmy skills. Oh, blue zone nade. Well, that almost was perfect. I mean, it bounced off right off Soldat Krieger's face. Seemingly. Oh, and that spray. That spray would have had to be it. After Fluffy helps, and now from the side, Husser with the kill. No chance for Fluffy. Fluffy, though, with the knock against Celsiev. 660 damage already for Fluffy. 4 kills for Cassis. 6 with 3, as well as Nilsmy skills. And Fluffy. And Taffy with 2. And that's unfortunately it for Fluffy. Oh, nice tribal oath. No scope, though, on the Car 98. NGB below him. Same goes for Better Frost White with Labby and Tevye, who seemingly don't have much heal left. Or they. Cassis over here together with Dix. Currently the kill leader with 4 kills. That might change, though. Because we are still not done. Aureri made it to the compound of the Black Reapers. Memento Mori has taken out here. And over here, we have Team Nautilus and the Penetrators. Both got eliminated, Husky and Tomrin. 1 kill so far for them. On the other hand, we have Team Nautilus with 2 kills. Almost Polo with a knock against Straight. Godfather go knock as well. This is not looking too good for them. And that's it. GG well played. Try High says goodbye to NGB. And they're out on rank number 9. Which means we are in the placement points. And we need to move with Joko Pajantai. They're not in the circle as well. They most likely want to play the position of Better Frost White, but Better Frost White says, well, that's not the best position to play. Pajantai says, alright, let's stop here. Which is also not a good position. Now Patrick would need to go down a few meters. Oh, that nade might be good. Oh, now they're pushing. Now they're pushing. Or at least trying to push. It's coming in. Okay, good with some nice shots in the direction of OGS. Shots coming in from Terramos Polo, though. Blue zone nade should be enough to almost not trying. Terramos Polo. No helmet, no vest. This is not looking good for him. That nade is enough to knock him. Try can go for the race. We can see some shots in the direction of Aureri from the Black Reapers. Otis most likely will just wait for his time. Cassis and Vitix need to move too. I'm not quite sure. Oh, alright. Just want to say, I'm not quite sure where Otis is throwing that nade. Joko Pajantai is eliminated. Tevye and Labby with push over there. Trying to move to their position, which is not a good position because the Black Reapers say otherwise. Exploits though gets knocked by Yirim. Patrick going for the race. That is time for the players from Aureri to move. Same goes for Better Frost White. Tevye almost eliminated there. On the other side, we can still see that the penetrators are waiting for Team Nautilus to make a move. And over here, we can see Oriri in a good position to get eliminated. Memento Mori 2 with 10 kills already. And as we can see on the circle, there's no one in the middle. No one. Rabarbro being the closest one to the center, which is around here. Explorers with the knock against Tevye. Oh, Labby with a nice bolty Yeti. Going for the res. Should be no chance for Patrick to get that knock in. They're not peeking anyway. Barbaro moving forwards. Wants to get a different position. He's still in there. I mean, he could move forwards to this tree and would be fine. Otis knocked. Maybe from the other side. I spray the Who already with 10 kills. But they get eliminated as well, though. Which means we are down to 5 teams. The Black Reapers with 3. 2 players for Bitterfrost White. 1 player left for Team Nautilus, which is Skelvin. Hesky dying to the circle, most likely. And he does. And therefore we are in the top 4. And 4 players left for Memento Mori 2, who are already at 13 kills. They want to get that. They did get the dozen, but they want to get more. Labby with the kill against Skelvin. Starlon got knocked over here. We do have an airdrop with the farmers. And another one with an MG3. I'm not quite sure why Memento Mori... there we go. At least one of them was aware enough to check it out. Have you pushing forwards. So, good push by Rabarbro. And exploits with the next knock against Hufsa. Gets with skills peeking over the ridge. 737 damage already by exploits. Cassis and Labby with 5 kills each. Tevye taking 1000 damage. That's a lot. Wondering how much he needed to heal. Patrick and the Explorers for the Black Reapers. 1 kill only so far. Oh, Hufsa. Late in the direction of Explorers. That's not a bad one. Tevye coming in from the side. Hufsa gets knocked. Next spray coming in from Labby. And he gets the first one. And he gets the second one as well. Bitterfrost White now with 12 kills as well. And suddenly the turns have tabled. Labby being the sole survivor. This is not looking too shabby for the Black Reapers. Because they're in a 1-against-2 situation. Labby can't fully heal because he has no first aid. But gets the first knock in against Patrick. Going for the flash as well. Sees the second one with exploits. Flash coming out. Exploits moves. Sees nothing but still gets a kill. Winner chicken dinner for the Black Reapers. With 2 kills. Memento Mori 2 with 14 kills, though, taking the lead when it comes to kills. The Who with the most damage this round was 1,694. And Memento Mori 2 again with 9 assists. We're going to hop over for a quick break before we will return with match number 2. And we are back with the updated leaderboard. As you can see, RYP still on top with 76 points. The Grumpy Old Bitches with 62 still in second. The Who with 57 still in third. Pajantai with 51 points still on fourth place. Then the Black Reapers going up 3 ranks to rank number 5 with 48. Clean Squad dropping down 1 with 44. Memento Mori to 43 points, now ranking up to 7th place from 14th before. Then we have the NWP Boomers going down 2 places with 41 points to rank number 8. EGKT, well, they still stay on 9th, but are tied with the NWP Boomers. Fox Gaming dropping down 3 with 37 points. Then we have Better Frost White going up 6 ranks with 35 points. 30 points for the Penetrators on rank number 12. NGB for Oriri, Team Nautilus, and 354 dropping down to a 4, 2, 1, and 1 spots. And last but not least, the Snilleguta, they did not change rank, they did not change points because they still didn't play. Same goes for XC, and therefore we're dropping down back to match, or dropping back in to match number 2. And there we go, match number 2 already in full progress. The plane is already on its way. As you can see, the first players have already dropped out. The Black Reapers, 354 Esports, 4 RYP, The Who. Then over here we have Oriri and NWP Boomers, Clean Squad, and the guys from the Penetrators. Minas Generals will be played by NGP. Then we have EGKT and Better Frost White. And last but not least, 4 teams, if I'm not mistaken. 5 teams. Fox Gaming, the Grumpy Old Bitches, Joko Prajantai, Memento Mori 2, and Team Nautilus. And we do have a bit of a hot drop over here between the NWP Boomers and Oriri. But they're splitting the city quite evenly between each other. We do have one more team quite close to another team, and that's over here, the Black Reapers, quite close to 354 Esports. Patrick being the sole, the last player to stay here, at least for the moment. Might want to reload his SLR. Just a friendly advice. Shots coming in from Gooey with the M249 in the direction of the Black Reapers. Unfortunately for him, he's not able to see much because X-Boys is right behind that building. Now spray coming out. Gets the first few attacks in. Not enough to get a knockdown, and reloads with 2 bullets in the chamber. And unfortunately for him, no dice, no knock, no nothing. Circle shifted to the north, which is good for the teams which jumped out first. But that's only a few at the moment. 4 teams in the circle already, which are the Penetrators, Clean Squad, The Who, and 4. The next team to make it to the circle most likely is the lineup from the Black Reapers. And I'm not quite sure what Brajanzi is thinking, but it seems like he wants to go for the fight against the Black Reapers. They coming out once again. Not able to get a knock or a hit in. Except a hit against the car of the Black Reapers. So nothing really changes. And he has to make his way back. Alright, we're gonna hop back over to our fight over here in Krusteval. Quatsch. El Azahar. Or like we Germans like to call it from time to time, LSR. Or El Asha. Which would roughly translate to El Eser. Myself over here on top of the hill. Might have a rough idea where the players from Oriri are. He's 2. Walking with the kill against Dump. That's Grumpy Old Bitches again. Where did that happen? Over here. Seemingly Team Nautilus there. Seemingly Dump had a mishap there. I'm not quite sure why he was so far away from his teammates. As far as the fight between the NWP Boomers and Oriri is, there's not much happening. I wanted to say there's not much happening, but Mazzy got 2 tags in. Or got tagged twice. Now had to heal. Still, there's not that much happening. Over here we can see Dexter coming close to Proxy. 4 against the Who. Not quite sure if you want to push forwards with the Bolty in hand. I mean, he knows that Proxity is there. So he should know that 4 is there. Over here we can see Fox Gaming coming close to Fluffy. Fluffy sees him. I'm not quite sure if he should shoot. But he at least wants to get to his car. That much is sure. Meanwhile, we have the first drop weapon in hand over here for the Ice Viking Olaf. 90, very good. I like that one. Mazzy with the kill against Emil. That means we lost the first player of NWP Boomers. Get eliminated over there, and I guess that Danskin was trying to help him. Obermeister still on top of the hill, getting shot at. Kalmau Bao Bao quite closely behind Yirim. And Mazzy. Might have seen Mazzy, and Mazzy might have seen him. Oh, nice headshot. Mazzy goes down. Yirim already in the building, though. Nice shot again. 60 HP left. 42 left. 60 HP lost Danskin. Had the chance from behind against Tutorial Snake. Shadow flashed. Gets another knock in. Gets a second one as well. This is not looking too good for Oriri. Who are most likely currently thinking, Oriri. Or Fikarim already saying, alright. No chance, guys. I can't get you back. Not happening. Over here we can see 4 and the Who have taken a different approach to their position. Aside from that, not much happening. We can see the next team driving through the city over here. Giorgio Pagante. Seemingly without a care in the world, driving through the city. Not quite sure why I'm so freaking slow. Normally I should be faster than the car. Oh, we are. Alright. Yes, he's trying to get into a better position. At least he's in the circle. Can't say that about everyone so far. Thermos pull over here, quite far away, and even further away as Galvin noticed. At least get the rest in. So Dump will make his way back into the match. Hopefully get some loot somewhere. I mean, Hacienda San Martin is completely free. Fox Gaming will get an airdrop. Quite sure what Street over here is trying to do. Over there we have our current leaders, RYP, with Ober Carlson, Soldat Krieger, and Mukeke. And over here we have Bottom Banana and Bob Mylan for the grumpy old bitches, together with Fluffy for you and Walking. We're currently arriving over here. Current team on second place, if I remember correctly. At least they were. Looks like it so far, though. And then rank number 3 goes to the Who, the only team in the top 6 which yet has to get a chicken dinner. Main squad so far on rank 6. They do have a chicken. Shots in the direction of Arnie, and Arnie is knocked out of his car. Not quite sure how cool, with a nice headshot there. Just from top of the building here. Or at least from the top floor of the building. Nade coming out and that shit. Well, gooey. Why waste your perfect nade if you can get the flush anyway? I'm not quite sure what happened there. While we wait with Dexter for Loath to advance. Oh, he knew! He knew! Dexter with the flush though. Well, we can see Spectro and Fluffy coming in with the hot drop or airdrop, emergency pickup, whatever you want to call it. Should have been the emergency pickup. He knew that one. Unfortunate for Loath. Just driving in there to get instantly deleted. Better Frost White on the other hand, also with difficult cards. Have an NGB on one side and on the other side. Team 4 is awaiting them. I mean, this compound is still free, but it's not in the circle. You can play the riches right below that compound. Or you could at least. Not a good position though. NGB. What? Holy fuck, are they split? Split all the way over here. And as we can see, circle shifts again to the southern part of the map. Hacienda now back in the game. Nobody had that in his cards, it seems, because it's still free. San Martin still free, Hacienda still free, Skelven back in the game though. Otis most likely trying to catch up to Dump. Emergency pickup coming in for the NWP Boomers and Emmy getting back on the field. Spectro gets knocked by Dexter. And Fluffy said, alright, I'm sorry, Spectro. I'm sorry, but I'm not coming back for you. Cass is going for the flush. Fluffy searching for a nice new position. This right here might be a good position, because it's completely free at the moment. Quite sure where Fluffy wants to go. In the meantime, Battleforce White has annihilated the Black Reapers. Oh my god, there's so much movement at the moment. Without Krieger quite low. Carlson still waiting over here. He was not picked up with his teammates. Unfortunate for him. Hacienda still free. Fluffy quite close though. It's over here in the little building. Aside from that, there's not so much happening. I'm used to more fights from yesterday. Because yesterday I was observing a duo cup. As you know, duos fight more than squads. Very nice knock from Labby. Getting the knock in against Kelst. Where the heck is Lagans? Oh, all the way over here in Cruster Wall calling back his teammates. Evie and Bowie might be back in a few minutes. He says, alright, I'm gonna prone down, I'm gonna heal. Hopefully I survive. Shots from UKK and RIP in the direction of 4. Losing Sonra there on top of the roof. Krieger moving around, gets another knock in. Has to reload. But gets at least 2. I mean, one of those was already knocked, the other one just killed. Carlson October coming in. UKK in trouble. Black Krieger knocked as well. RIP falling into shambles. Where's the heals as well? This is not looking too good for them. And that's it. GG well played. Ulsorten. And his teammate insane with the kills. 373 damage for him already. Chow Mao Bao Bao and Labby so far with the most kills with 3 each. And we have 460 damage taken for Chow Mao Bao Bao. Janzi with the knock against Kels. Over here we have 354 esports. And we have a fight over here. Somewhere. Not quite sure where. Over here. NWP against NGB. That's not the one I was searching for. That was a Riri. Bit. Just completely whiffing that one. Still gets a knock against Boo Boo Meister. I'm not quite sure how he did that, but he did it. And there we can see Tevye coming back. Trying to help Boo Boo Meister, and unfortunately for him, NGB pushed over, gets knocked in the process though, gets the first one, gets the second one. Well, that molly was not too bad. 526 damage already. Oh, nice spray, gets another one. Clutch or kick, and he gets a clutch with 1 HP and knocked by the circle. How unfortunate can you be? Xiao Mao Bao Bao getting the clutch against NGB, and Labby says, hey man, I can get some kills in, or at least one of those. The Xiao Mao Bao Bao is knocked right in front of him through the blue. Just watch your right side, just go for that flush and it's too late. He might have gotten that kill for free. Unfortunately for him, that would have been his 4th kill. And over here, we have Fox Gaming facing off against the Penetrators. Garrett misses his first roll there. Bro, don't you see the wood over here? You can throw an 8 in that window. Garrett gets knocked by Haragamazai. And that just decides Keo gets how the heck did he stay alive? Cyworks just... I don't know what happened there. How the heck did he stay alive for that long? Holy smokes. Circle shifts again. In favor of Joko Prajantai. Proxity and Sonra in the middle of the circle, or close to the center of the circle. That might be a good position there. That might be a good position. The ending might be around here-ish. So that's a good position for them. Clean squad. Cleanest with a super nice nade against Stalin and Tufsa, and gets a second one in as well. Flash coming out. Niels Miskils. And Marikari in trouble. Nice straight toe. Niels gets knocked. I'm not quite sure if it's correctly, but I guess Niels Miskils roughly translates to Niels with skills. They've been taken out, Niels Miskils and Marikari, and that means Memento Mori 2 is eliminated. And we're down to 10 teams. 4 players left for the who are currently perched in this little gas station. Has just taken a hit there from Better Frostwhite. Here we have another airdrop. And Joko Prajantai and Labby, who completely takes out another team again. The grumpy old bitches are eliminated. Holy smokes, Labby just going for it. 6 kills to his name. Got 2 kills. I'm not quite sure what the third reason, what the third player was killed for, by, with, whatever. Over here we still have Fluffy Bunny for EGKT. Also eliminated by Skjelven and Dump. That means there's only 2 left for 4. Initially they were 4, now there are just 2. More shots from Otis in the direction of Fluffy Bunny. He knows that Fluffy's there. Better Frostwhite moving forwards. I tried to get close to the Who. Unfortunately for them, it did not pay out. There's only 1 left, and that's Labby over here. Labby, you might be in trouble, bro. Why did he send his car all the way back? I mean, he's doing no... I wanted to say he's doing a beautiful smoke wall, but there is a hole in that one. Bro, Labby, you might have wanted to do one here, and that one is not helping you. Well, there was a knock against Argamasai in the meantime. I'm not quite sure if Labby will make it. He's trying it. Break coming in, and he's somehow makes it. Fluffy with the knock against Skjelven. Getting out of the building. Otis quite close as well. Flash is coming out. That might be the chance for Cleanest to take out Otis. What's Fluffy there? Dump. Otis moving forwards. Fluffy again with the knock against Otis. It's coming out. Nice, Nathan. That's the perfect one. Dump gets the kill. And now Cleanest might be able to clean up. Gets the first kill. Gets the second one as well. And that means there's only Skjelven left. Meanwhile, the Green Squad in trouble. No, it's 4 in trouble. Proxity, the last one remaining, not aware of the onslaught there. Well, we can see Psyworks was eliminated as last man standing for Fox Gaming. And the Who left with 4 players. 4 as well for the clean squad. 3 for Joko Perjante over here in a good position of the circle. And last but not least, Skjelven for Team Nautilus. I mean, there's a bike in there. Use it. Use it. Use the bike. Skjelven, bro. You don't want to run this. You don't want to run this. Get in here, use the bike, get away. Bro, not aware of anything. Oh, the Who pushing against Joko Perjantai. Oh, nice one, Termus Pulo. With the knock against Dexter. Save him with the knock against Vitex. That just leaves Volotico. Has to face off against 2 players of Joko Perjante. No, 3 players. There was no knock. Wants to go for the race. Let's see what the clean squad is doing there. Catching up to Cleanest. 7 gets a kill against Vitex. Dexter might be back in a few seconds. 7 kills so far for Joko Perjante. Most kills for Zhao Mao Bao Bao with 8. 627 damage for him as well. Bowser Smash coming in a close second with 603. And he might even pick on more than that. Because he's still alive. Flash coming in. Nothing changes. Oh, there's a BRDM in here. Oh, there's a BRDM in here. There's a BRDM, and I know that the Who would like that. Skjelven spotted by Cleanest, and that's it for him. Clean squad eliminated. Eliminates Team Nautilus on rank 4. Almost Bull trying to somehow get an angle in against Joko against the Who. Not looking too good for him. Still on top of the building, trying to get the vantage point. Oh, that nade bounced off. I think they Yang with the right idea. Unfortunately, the execution. Was not perfect. Lotico and Dexter still in here. I mean, Thermospolo still could get. I mean, what you want to do is, you want to get in the BRDM. No matter the cost, you want to get in the BRDM so that the Who is not getting it. They've been pushing forwards. Greater Cleanest and Bowser Smasher over here. They have nothing to worry about. They will get second. No questions asked. There's nothing that the Who or Joko Perjante could do that we won't get second place for the clean spot. Thermospolo not too happy that Dexter just stole their BRDM. Dexter just can tell Joko Perjante is pushing forwards. And where they are. Right. He has the best weapon in the game, in my eyes. I think the young Thermospolo knock. There's only Traha left. Facing off against the Who. Oh, pushes out and gets both of them. 2 HP are enough to cling to life. Oh my god. And this might be the turning point for them. This might be the turning point. We still can see clean squad. With 7 already in the circle. Bowser and Greater just waiting there. Cleanest moving forwards as well, trying to get a different angle. I mean, he did use the emergency cover flare. But that most likely might tell Joko Perjantai where he is, and Joko Perjantai can just use the BRDM. I'm not quite sure why Thermos Polo got out of the car. Most likely he wants to try to go for the rest there. Oh my god, BRDM is blown. BRDM is blown to smithereens. Try high, no chance for him. No cover, gets eliminated. Thermos Polo, the last man standing. And that should be it for him. That should be it. I'm not seeing him getting out here somehow. I'm not seeing it. No chance for him. Devin already quite close. Flash in hand. First flash, second flash, and he just dies to the blue. Clean squad with the winner in the chicken dinner. And match number 2. 13 kills with 2,354 damage and 8 assists. I'm going to leave you this here so you can check it out. And we'll be back after a short break with match number 3 and the updated leaderboard. And before we are back with match number 3, we are back with the updated leaderboard. As you can see, RYP still on first place with 78 points. 70 points then for the Who, ranking up to number 2. Then Clean Squad following suite with 67 points, now on rank number 3. Joko Parjanta is still staying on 4. The Grumpy Old Bitch is going down to rank number 5 with 64. Then we have 50 points for the Black Reapers on number 6. 49 for the Boomers on rank number 7, Memento Mori 2 and Better Frost Wise was 44 points each on rank number 8 and 9. Fox Gaming so far was 43 points. Then we have 43 as well for EGKT. 4 with 34 points. Same goes for Team Nautilus on rank number 12 and 13. 31 points for the Penetrators on 14. NGB with 30 on rank number 15. Oriri with 28 on rank number 16. And last but not least, we have 354 Esports with 19 points on rank number 17 and 18th place for Desnudaguta with 15 points. And with that, we'll hop into match number 3 of the day. And that means we'll hop over to Rondo. And as you can see, you don't see much. This is our plane pass from below Jadena City. We're going to Jiao Tin, which means roughly 2/3 of the map are playable for the players, which is not much, which is not less. We'll see how the teams will fare over here on beautiful Rondo and if our chicken dinner winner might be a different team this time. And I see I forgot something, because I totally forgot to update the logos in the break scene this time. At least we have the updated leaderboard. That's something, isn't it? First to drop out are the Black Reapers and Better Frost White. Following them, we have MWP Boomers. Then we have Fox Gaming, Memento Mori 2, Joko Parjantai, Oriri, RYP, and the players from NGB as well as Team Nautilus and the Grumpy Old Bitches. After them, we have 354 Esports and EGKT, as well as the Who and 4, and Team Clean and the Clean Squad. And that's it. Last but not least, there's a lot of place left on the map for teams to, well, drop to. But it looks like a lot of them decide to go for Injiang. Or at least 2 of them. And even more decide to go for Fengtun, which is 3 of them. Over here, the Who, EGKT, and Team 4. This will be an interesting turn of events if all of them will land here. And especially for EGKT, this might prove to be disastrous. Because they're quite far split from each other. Both Arnie and Spectre. I'm not quite sure where Fluffy even is. And there's a nice bold shot from Cassus against Lowe's. First 97 damage over here. So the question is, where is Fluffy? Fluffy had a car and is in Lanpo, which is all the way over here, guys. All the way over here. Fluffy not helping. Saying, alright, you guys fight, I don't care. I could care less. At least, Fluffy got the jackpot. As we can see, Circle shifted quite central on the map, with a tad to the eastern part. Good position over here in test track for the Grumpy Old Bitches and RYP, as well as 354 Esports, NGB, and Fox Gaming. Those are our only teams currently in the circle. And we'll hop back right here to our fight in a Fengtun between EGKT and the Who, as well as on the other side, Team 4. There's not much happening, though, at the moment. Those finally healed back up. Arnie and Spectre are waiting for the Who to push forwards. The question is, will they see each other? Will they find a kill? Nobody knows, but we'll find out. In regards to the leaderboard should be complete. I'm not 100% sure, because that one is from eArena directly. I'm using my own for the overlay. So I'm not quite sure if this is updated. I hope it is, at least. Last time it took too long for me to announce it in the meantime, so I decided to go for the spot. Spot. 78-70 points. What is 67? There's something weird happening here. No, yeah, that looks correct. So my leaderboard should be correct. I'm not quite sure about that, but I hope so. All right, the Who made it all the way to the other side of the road. At least with 2 players. Spectre over here. Fluffy finally. Oh, Fluffy has also right in front of Crosshair. And a Panzer in hand. I'm not quite sure about that. It looks like Team 4 wants to dodge this fight. Don't really care for it, saying, alright, let's not take part in this. Fluffy with the Panzer in hand. The chance to get the squad wipe, and Fluffy does! 2 shot out, the 3rd knocked through falling. And it's just Olsocken. It's Olsocken against Fluffy, and Olsocken is damaged. Oh my god. Oh my god. The perfect sniper the perfect panzer shot doesn't exist. Yes, it does. Oh, Fluffy. And that's it. 4 eliminated by Fluffy. And I'm not quite sure why Fluffy is so damn angry. I am not sure why that is. Spectre all the way over here. The Who now switch places with them, it seems. Arnie's still waiting over here. I'm not quite sure why that is, but Fluffy seems to be so angry about that. Most likely because InviSan was knocked through a falling. I mean, I would be angry about that too. If I had a Panzer and would do such a sweet shot. I mean, that one was gold. That one was gold. VTX Volodko. Daxter over here. Arnie has to watch out. He has to watch out though hard. Over here we can see VTX just below him. It's not looking good for him. Don't move too much. Can see Dexter there. Oh, Dexter might have... No, he's... More shots coming in. He knows that Velotico is there. Cass is over here. All the way over here on the other hill. Has seen Spectro. Oh my god. Good thing he only has it 3 times. Misses a shot. Let's see what our circle has in store for us. Nothing much so far. Highski took up a spot at test track. And his teammates will follow him. This is still the most interesting thing to see at the moment. Yeah, it was the most interesting thing to see because the Who decided that fight is not worth it. They want no part of it. Well, we hop over here and see what GUI can see in regards to the rotation from the penetrators. Not looking like much though. So it looks like this might be a bit boring. Lena says, all right, I'm going to shoot at everything. And Brajanzi says, I want up on the roof. Oh, it works. This cable is not looking like I would trust it with my life. Facing off against the clean squad. Oh, Bowler with a nice headshot against Brajanzi. Good thing he just can't drop down the roof. Down put some shots in the direction of Oriri. Still waiting for something interesting to happen. There's not much at the moment. We can see Roko Prajanta is still in Rinjiang. We can see Jaram catching up to his teammates. Over here, the Who. Then over here, we still have Fluffy looting. Fluffy so far. First kills, and 3 of that was 453 damage. Most damage taken also with 179, which was caused by Fluffy. So yeah, there's not much interesting happening at the moment. We'll still try to catch as much as possible. Cassis and VTX over here. Twice close to hear him. Good thing he has the bus, so the Who is not hearing him. Well, they might have heard that. Even if you take the bus, if you drive through the bamboo, you will get heard. I did get a second car. Good thing that bus made it right back up. Otherwise, you might have gotten into trouble. Shots in the direction of the Who, flipped by Cassis. And now shots from Team Nautilus in the direction of the Who, of Oriri. can see over here, Ollie for Team Nautilus. Finally, they are in the lobby with all 4 players. But yeah, as you can see, this is the outskirts of the current circle. And Ollie's position might be the most promising for a fight together with Otis. He should not move too much, because otherwise he might get spotted by the Who. Oh my god. You heard them. Sees them, shoots them, and is in trouble. Otis eliminated by the Who. That bait came in. No chance Ollie spotted as well. Facing off against Cassis. There's a nade in hand. You're in with the knock against VTEX though. Or everything. Alright. If you fight against other players, we fight with you too. Daxton knocked as well by the car. How did that happen? He ran way too close to the car, it seems. And now it's just Cassis. The Who in Dire Straits. They were on rank number 2 with 70 points. Now this is looking different. Oh, attack from Tutorial Snake. So they get the kill against VTEX, and that's it. Ollie with the kill against Cassis. The Who eliminated on rank 16. That was everything but promising. And over here, we have our next fight, most likely, between Fox Gaming and the Penetrators. Oh, Artifisk knocked by Zislo. They coming out. That should be a bit too short. A bit too short. Aragamazai with the good old farmers in hands. Or good old, everything but old. Good farmers though. RYP over here with Carlson and Soldat Krieger. Searching for opponents. Cameron Naisky, as well as Kokos and Zeslo. Searching for Haragamasai. Not quite sure who threw that molly. Oh, that most likely was not. That was not a molly, it was a gas can. Most likely that stood in here. Tom, danke für den Read und willkommen zusammen. Schön, dass ihr da seid. Focus. And they slow in trouble. Aragamazai just barely clinging to life with 2 HP. Ice-Ski and Tomrin over here still searching for him. Not sure if they should push or not. I mean, they want to. They definitely want to. Question is if they can. Memento Mori 2. Getting some kills in. There's a lot of things happening over here. Over here we have a fight between Team Nautilus and Joko Prajantai. And that's it. Joko Prajantai eliminated on rank 15. Skelvin has to heal. Ollie going for the rest on dump. Which means there's only one of them missing. For now. That might change though. And WP waiting over here saying, alright, let's wait for them. They have to get through here. They have to. We know that. Question is, will it work out for them? We'll see. Next team. Oh, Haragamazai has catched up to Stick. Fireworks still alive over there. Not quite sure if they have the blue chip. So they could go for the race. We might see that over here. The Black Reaper. Oh god. So that Krieger is lagging like hell. Okay, with a knock against High Ski. Or High Ski YouTube. Whatever. Krieger with a nade in the direction of the Black Reapers, and it just lands behind Exploits. Very well placed nade. Patrick just taking 9 damage. Another nade coming in. Oh, perfect against Rabarbro. That was a well-thrown nade. Another nade coming from Carlson. Patrick just running into that one. Good thing they have that building there. No chance for RIP to do something. Krieger's lagging like hell at the moment. Not quite sure if it's just me or if he's really lagging. Ollie trying some shots in the direction of a Memento Mori too. Fallon over there. Wanted to go for the rescue. Circle shifts to the south. Nilsma skills coming back. And Stalin says, alright, I got you, buddy. But not in the friendly kind of way. Oh, and he gets knocked for it. Greedy, 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 and therefore eliminated. Stalin dies to the blue. Usa might die as well. Oh, this is close. This is very close. Mari going for the rest. Will it work? Will it be enough? The answer is yes. Good thing for Mari and Huther that NWP cannot get more shots in like they did over here against the rest of Team Nautilus. Argonazai with a knock against bottom banana. More shots coming in from the NWP Boomers. Nice knock from Shao Mao Bao Bao again. This time getting the knock in against Marikari. Which is very unfortunate. Mari just helped up Hufsa and now is getting eliminated for it. The Mini just seemingly not doing any damage at all. Ray coming out in the direction of the rotation from Patrick. From the Black Reapers. Searching for a better position. Bongo, Godfella and Kels over here for NGB. Searching for a position they can play. This might not be it because Clean Squad is quite close. All the way over here we have 354 Esports and the rotation from Oriri. Please don't hurt me for that. I'm not doing anything offensive. That's just how they are named. Memento Mori 2 eliminated. A last kill going on the count for Bongo and Kels. Just took them out over here. Now pushing forwards into the circle. Well, we can see Patrick already in the middle. Greato in trouble. Gets eliminated by Tutorial Snake. Boulder Smash says, alright, thank you for tuning in. If you kill my friend, I kill you. Well, that nade is a bit too far, unfortunately. Thrown it in front of the car like that. That is perfect. Oh, that was so perfect. Both are getting in re-knock. He has to go for a run if he wants to get Greato back. That took too much time. Most likely. Still, Oriri eliminated. Both might just do it. 2 HP. Just barely clinging to life here. Just barely. NGB fighting with them while RYP is eliminated by the grumpy old bitches. That happened over here. They lost walking. Fluffy might go down as well, which just leaves Bob Marlin. Over here we have NWP Boomers and the players, or we formerly had the players of the Penetrators with Tomrin and Iski. And over here we still have Starworks and his teammates from Fox Gaming. That will be the next opponents for the Boomers. Clean Squad over here still complete. So far on rank number 3. That's something they want to build up on. They are missing just 3 points. Get in front. Oh, better for us white with the knocks over here. Vic has the right idea. Does he have the right angle? Oh, nope. He does not. Agamalai pushing forwards. As Bob Marlin right in front of him, who gets the knock again. No, he did not get the knock. Oh, bro. Bro, watch your left. Not quite sure what he watched. Bro, he's right in front of you. No, it's too late. Bob, that could have been your kill. Same goes over here for EGKT. They are eliminated by 354 Esports. Arnie and Spectro falling victim to Brajanzi. They're getting the knock-in against Gui though. They're trying to push forwards. Only 46 HP left. Exploits quite close here. Sees Bob Marlin. I'm not quite sure if there's more than one. And not willing to risk it. Okay, so far was the most damage. 507. Bob Marlin gets tagged. That's your shot and exploits. Take it. Headshot. Would have been correct. Fortunately not. Looked like a headshot for a moment. Was just staying behind that little tree. Gui says, alright. And from behind, Bother. Which is very unfortunately. Clean squad now facing off against 354 Esports. 7 going down against Gui. We're just pushing forwards. He has no chance to help his teammates. Says, alright, I'm gonna make a run for it. And over here we have the NWP Boomers against NGB. The next gen Boomers. Boomers versus Boomers. This is looking weird. Next gen Boomers taking out the NWP Boomers. Seba with the kill against Hauker. Who bled finally out. As you can see, we're down to our last 4 teams. The last man standing for 354 Esports. Not the best position he has. Most likely will die though. Still unsure if his squad is already open up the angles. I guess the best chance would be for Greato to get the kill in. The most. Closest to Gui. Molly, almost good. Throwing that nollie, just running away. As we can see. If you're coming close. But of course, White not taking care of NGB. Says, alright, let's move to another position and fight another team which has more players. Clean squad is still complete. NGB has taken a hold of the high ground over here. Or seemingly high ground. Unfortunately, this is a plateau, so you don't have that much cover. There's a lot of airdrops over here. I mean, this should be like the Neverland of airdrops. DBS and AWM and I'm missing last there, right in front of me. Links. So this is interesting for most of the teams. Have you already with the P90 in hand? Those people of you who listen to more than one of my casts know this is my favorite weapon in the game. Been that way since the early beginnings when I just played Counter-Strike. P90 bombing at its finest. Oh, and we have a game crash. Oh, shit. Standing close. Which is very unfortunate. Hopefully we are back in the match before the game is over. But at the moment, we are unfortunately stuck with the black screen of death in this case, because, well, there's nothing the game capture can capture. Hopefully, we will be back in the game in the next few seconds and not miss too much. We might miss the fight between, let me think about it, Clean Squad and over the second team. I already missed it. NGB on the other side and the last man standing for 354 esports. We'll see. Hopefully we'll get back into the match quite soon because the game has yet to start. Confirm, continue, there we go. Looks like the game is not over yet. All right, we go back in. And we are back. Labby eliminated. We did not miss much, it seems, except for Labby being eliminated. Very pushing forwards. We lost the last man standing for Team 354 esports. Owen Tavia, last two men standing, and Bo goes knock to the blue zone 8 man. Unfortunate. Beto with the knock against Bongo. Godfella over here, now the last man standing for NGP. This is looking like the chicken dinner for Clean Squad. Godfella just turning around in the blink of an eye, gets the first knock. He gets a second as well. No, not enough time to reload. And now it's 1 against 4. Tevye. 129 bullets reload. Better Frost White still waiting. I'm not quite sure what he's doing. I mean, he should know that it's a 1 against 4 situation. He's just proning there, completely open. Let's see if he gets one spotted, and that's it. GG, well played. 7 with the last kill and the winner chicken dinner. 12 kills for the Clean Squad. 2,120 damage, though, for the next-gen boomers. And last but not least, we have 4 assists for the Clean Squad as well. With that, we'll hop over for a quick break before returning with match number 4. And we are back with the updated leaderboard. As you can see, we have a new leader in the house. The Clean Squad taking over for match number 10 in total with 89 points. RYP dropping down to rank number 2 with 80 points. Then we have 71 for the Who, 67 for the Grumpy Old Bitches, 66 for Joko Pajantai, 57 each for the Boomers, for the NWP Boomers and Better Frost White. 55 points for the Black Reapers and 47 each for Fox Gaming and EGKT. Then on rank number 11, we have Memento Mori 2 with 46 points, 44 points for NGB, 40 points for Team Nordless, 34 for 4, then 32 points for the Penetrators, 29 for Oriri, 27 for 354 Esports, 15 for the Snillegutter, and last but not least, 0 so far for XC, and I doubt that they will play. But we'll hop over for match number 4. We are back on Tego. And as you can see, our playing pass starts below Hospital and will end above Wolsong. Or like we like to say in German. At least I like to say it, Wolsocken. For everyone who's not privy of German or not knowledgeable of the German language, this roughly translates to the English wool socks. So yeah, it resembles that city name. First to drop out are the Who and Better Frost White. Next up we have NWP Boomers, and then 354 Esports and the Penetrators, as well as Clean Squad. Following them we have Oriri and Fox Gaming, as well as NGB. Then we have the lineup from Joko Prajantai and the Grumpy Old Bitches. After them, we have EGKT, as well as RYP, Team 4, Memento Mori 2, and the lineup from Team Nordless. Last but not least, because there's still one player in the plane, which is Stig, dropping out AFK most likely. I'm not quite sure about that. As you can see, there's an awful lot of space in the top left half of the planes. And we have a hot drop going for terminal between the Grumpy Old Bitches and Joko Prajantai. We'll come back to that as well, because we have over here poor Gui just barely in the blink of in the nick of time making it to their transporter. Otherwise he would have been run over. Holy shit. And over here, we have our little hot drop between Joko Prajantai and the Grumpy Old Bitches. Joko Prajantai consisting of Termospolo, Trihai, Malco, and Ning De Young. On the other side, we have the Grumpy Old Bitches consisting of Bob Marlin, Fluffy For You, Walking, and Bottom Banana. One thing though, to be sure, at the moment, Grumpy Old Bitches are on rank number 4 and Joko Prajantai is on rank number 5. So this is a top match, or a matchup between two top contenders for the top 3. 66 and 67 points. Third place so far would be 71. And 80 points for second place. And so far today, RYP is not making that much points. So we still have chances for a lot of them. And over here, we might have our next opponents. EGKT facing off against Fox Gaming, and Haragamasai has not reloaded his weapon yet. I'm not quite sure if you want to leave that. Oh, Fluffy. And Fluffy coming in from behind. I wanted to say, I'm not quite sure if you want to leave the gas can over here. Because once a nade goes in there, you are in trouble. Arifisk making it out of there. Says, oh hell, I'm not gonna fight them. Not gonna try to fight that. Not gonna contest that. Over here we have Fireworks. Last but not least, the Stick over here. Like I said, he will save Kai, dropping above Wolvong, which is in favor, theoretically, for Fox Gaming, because they can just drive up here to Vozong. Looks like they will do another rotation. Might go over the fishing camp break. I'm not quite sure if that is it. Stick, at least, might have an easy entry into the circle. This right here is the center part of the flight path for our 2 emergency pickups from the penetrators and NWP boomers. And over here, it's still our battlefield for Joko Prajantai and the grumpy old bitches. 2 players in front, 2 players behind. I'm not quite sure what Fluffy is doing here. Waiting for a push, seemingly. I'm not quite sure if it's worth it. Still. Oh. Might be a fight over here. They're coming in. Trying to shoot at Saban. Right to that to clean squad. Archon leaders. Driving out of harm's way in this case. I don't want to have a piece of the Better Frost White place. Thermos Bull, I'm not quite sure to shoot at whom. Or at whom to shoot. Or whatever. You know what I mean. And as you can see, most teams are en route to the circle. And the center of the circle currently is over here. In terminal. Oh, nice shot there by Thermos Polo. 115 damage already to his count. Fluffy the only one, the only with a kill. Who did Fluffy kill? Dump has found RYP. Oh, nice spray! Not getting the first knock though. But just dropping back so that Krieger with a nice nade against Dump. That might hurt. Did. But should be blind for now. Yerim with a knock against Bubomeister. That's a kill done as well though. Dump healing up. Well placed nade by Ollie. Getting the knock against Sobar. Not looking too good. Might be a perfect nade. Not looking too good for RYP again. I mean, they do theoretically have the high ground, but to scale them, they now know, Team Altness now knows where the opponents are. On the other side of the river, there are more opponents. This Team 4, Carlson goes down. Dump with the knock. Otis trying to find a safe spot, but is met with doom. Also, Dark Krieger made it to Oba. I'm just waiting behind this rock. Gelvin having his back. Oh, nice packs against Mukeke, and he gets a knock. Well done. You're aiming too high, buddy. As we can see, Zoldak and Hoba now in trouble. We lose a lot of players at the moment. Over here, Clean Squad versus the Black Reapers. The fight between the grumpy old bitches and the players from Joko Prajantai has started as well. Not quite sure if this will happen anytime soon. Oh, and over here, I completely missed it because their colors are so similar. NWP Boomers against Oriri. And there's only Tutorial Snake left. Colors are way too similar for those two teams. That's the reason I changed them in my original Observer files last week. Ah, Snake gets the first one. Sees Emil and almost gets him there. 7 HP remain. The heal, flash coming out. Good thing the stairs are on the other side. Like able to heal. Oh! Almost getting the second one. He still has the nade. Northless is eliminated. Dump at least getting the kill against Soldat Krieger. 4. Oh, Snake again with the knock against Xiaomao Bao. And is too greedy and gets eliminated by Dansken. Therefore, we lose Oriri on rank 15, and that split. Everybody was sure the circle would end on the main island, and it just shifted back over to the isle. Oh my god. Well, over here we have our fight between the grumpy old bitches. Bottom banana, the last man standing over here. Switches to the shotgun. Yes, Joko Parjantai. The Yang over there. The AK in hand. Malko also switching. Being spotted. Spray coming out, and that's it. The grumpy old bitch is eliminated on rank 14. Joko Parjantai is successful. Over here, we have the next team breaching. EGKT pushing against Memento Mori 2. Coming out. Good. 1-8 coming in. Arnie has the right idea and right angle. And Hufsa goes down. Mari down as well. And that just leaves Stalin. And that's it. Arnie with the last kill. GT well played. Memento Mori 2 eliminated on rank 13. More kills for EGKT. EGKT. Fox Gaming calling back Haragamasai. Well, over here we have more players arriving. The Penetrators facing off against Joko Parjantai. Try high. Has to heal. Trying to drop back, is able to do so. While over here, our next fight is between Betterfrost White and the Who. Trying to drive by. Nade coming out. That should be good enough, and that is. Still, Burr gets knocked. Have you though at least getting 2 kills? Lotico and Cassus facing off against Legends and Tavia. Betterfrost White currently on rank 7. While we have the Who on rank number 3. Cassus was a gas cannon hand. I'm not quite sure why that is. Legends trying to go for the rest on bow. If you're trying to help. Nade. Could be good. Oh, that is perfect. Second nade. That's way too far. Question is, do they have more? Nope and nope. Only defensive ones. Jamal Bao back on his feet. MWP did call him back. Ah, no, he did not die yet, though. My fault. I'm not quite sure what that nade was supposed to do. Yeah, drive in there, throw a nade in, and get the fuck off. There's an awful lot of players coming back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-ish? 4. 2 players for 354 esports. 2 players for the Black Reapers. Barbaro has no clue that Kals is that close to him. Jamal Barbaro finally with the kill against Try High. Flat out. Someone calls push forwards. You want it. I know it. You want that kill. Patrick and Miss Rose are coming back. Barbara waiting. They're coming out from Gals. Way too early. Not good enough in regards to the aim. What we see is that, interestingly enough, Joker Perrantai made it over. They only lost Try High. Made it through the circle. They'd move all the way around to Yongshan. From the position where NWP currently is. To the right. Green squad still all 4 alive. Over with the knock against Patrick. It's running over exploits. Sorry for that, I had to check my mails for a second. Barbara over here. Just waiting for his chance to maybe get a kill against the clean squad. Not sure if... I doubt that Bother can see him from there. Even if he would go all the way here, he can just see the bush. Nothing else. 7 coming close. Catching up to Bowler. I do have a car there. Moving out. Andrew Barbaro stays safe. Over here. The penetrators. In trouble. Coming go knock. Focus is the last man. Was the last man standing before he was eliminated by Cleaners. Fluffy knocked. Will be eliminated as well. Arnie trying to go for the rest. I doubt that will be working. Krato just having the right angle. He's Arnie running. First 2 attacks. Still makes it. Fluffy 1 HP. Yeah, and dies. Unfortunately, hero move from Arnie was not successful. Nate coming in. That is a bit too far. Trying to make a run for it. Question is, will he make it? At least he makes it to the other side of the bridge. In the meantime, over here, we had a crash from Joko Prajantai. Ning Daeyang, the only one who made it alive. 354 esports. And the Who took out chunks of him. Here arriving. Nice nades there. Oh, Velotico goes down against a shot from Haragamasai. Another knock against Daxter. Gamasai and Psyworks with the right angle there. Over here. As it says, alright, you get to knock my teammates. I'm not too happy about that. And in the meantime, Gui gets the kill against Ningda Yang. 354 esports successful with that push. Arnie still alive over here. And unfortunately, Seven had the right idea, and therefore Arnie is eliminated. That just leaves Loath and EGKT as last man standing. Loath and Spectro for EGKT as the last man standing. Over here, we still have 2 players left for the Black Reapers, Miss Rosa and Rabarbro. 4 players left for the next Gem Boomers with Godfather Bongo, Kels, and Strit. That most likely hold the complete Norse here. Then we have Team 4 over here. And the Clean Squad with the BRDM. Clean is on the wheel. There's not much gas left in the tank. I'm not quite sure what they did with that. Well, they need to do something. Over here, 354 esports facing off against the Who Gui with an 8 in hand. Good idea. Execution. Well, nothing to worry. First knock by Brajanzi. Moves to the side. Sees Cassis there just slightly before he sees him. Slightly after he sees him. And now Cassis is the last man standing for the Who. On that nade. That nade was perfect. Gui with another kill for 354 esports. Taken out. The dreaded opponent there. While over here we have the NWP Boomers facing off against 4. But at the moment, this one is more promising. EGKT versus the lineup from the Lean Squad. Both trying to switch the tactic. Might have seen one of them. Going for the flush there. 10 kills for them. Spectro already knocked. You can see. Flush is complete. Clean is spotted. Nice tags. 1 HP remain there. And that's it. Both are with the kill against Loath. And therefore, the next team is eliminated. But the next contestant is already there. Oh shit, there's a Panzer. They do have a Panzer. Let's go back here. I mean, that roughly was what was going through his mind after he saw that Cleanus and Greto did jump into the BRDM. Miss Rosa and Rabarbro over there. There's not much happening at the moment. There will not be much happening. I mean, Fox Gaming needs to catch up to Psyworks and Arafisk. We still can play this corner. I mean, there's not really good cover and not a real big amount of cover. They might be able to play over here. They would be quite open to NGB. Danske with a knock against Stick. And then WP. They can hold the ground. And might hinder 354 esports and Fox Gaming pushing into the circle. First spray, not good. 710 damage as well again. Gets a knock against Gui. Flush confirmed. 5 kills for him again. Again the kill. I'm not quite sure why he did destroy the gas can. You can just pick it up and use it to your advantage. That just leaves 1 player for 355 esports, which is Ice Viking Olaf. 7 kills for them. Gui had 4. All the others have 1 each. Fox Gaming, Haragamazai over here. did not make a move. Staying hidden in the bushes. When this would be League of Legends, I would have a saying for that. There's evil in the bushes. Evil is hiding in the bushes. Oh, NGB has a BRDM as well. That should not be the one from... What? No, that's still over here. Even though I'm not quite sure how... Yeah, there's not much gas left in the tank. What's coming out in the direction of Fox Gaming Cyberworks. Just crawling over here. He is quite secure over there. Olaf getting the kill. Spotted by Sharmal Bao, and he's eliminated. 354 Esports going out on rank number 7. 4 with some shots in the direction of NWP Boomers. And it's too short. Guys, too short. Fireworks should have made it, if I'm not mistaken. Sharmal Bao with 941 damage already. There's an awful lot of smokes over here. I'm not sure if he can move, if he should move, or if 4 might spot him. Oh, insane. That movement was insane. Insanely bad, that is. If he would have waited for another second, he might have seen Dunskin. Oh, Nate. Not too bad. Not too good either. At least it's enough for Dunskin to make a move. They're not seeing anything. We'll start with the knock against Sharmal Bao. Dunskin with a nice spray. Good position for them. Oh, that made it hard. Proxity with a kill. Team 4 remains alive. It's pushing forwards against the Black Reapers. The Rose are getting knocked there. Which just leaves Rabarbro getting shot at by the clean squad. The Rose are eliminated. Pushing forwards. Else has to go for the rest, and Godfellas not able to make it in time. Rabarbro pushing around, but reacts a bit too late. You can see the BRDMs moving forwards. Shots from all the sides. Sonra eliminates Stritton Bongo. And that's it for NGB. Except for Kels, the last man standing. Pushing forwards, and Kels is eliminated. Also with the kill of 4-4. Well, we can see Cleaners was knocked as well, and we are down to 3 teams. 2 players left for Fox Gaming, which are Haragamasai just proning close to the edge of the circle. Interesting. I like that skin. And over here we have Cyberworks. Second to last. 4 players left for 4. Finally making their namesakes proud. Or their team name proud. And they gets knocked though by both the smash. Venus finally found Cyberworks. And he gets eliminated. 10th kill for the clean squad already. They want to get their third chicken dinner. The back to back to back. Today is looking good for them. I'm unsure where the last player is. Oh, yeah, I've seen him. Kratos running him over. Aragamazai. What? How ridiculous. Haragamazai died through falling because Kratos ran him over. That's... Oh my god. If I would be Kratos, I would be so annoyed by that. Holy smokes. I would be so unhappy that happened. Now it's a 3 against 4. 3 against 4. Or clean squad against 4. Proxity, InviSan, Zonre, and Ulsong. Against Kratos, Cleanest, and Bowser Smash. Cleanest opening a smoke wall for... Quatsch, Kratos opening a small smoke wall for Cleanest. Or just staying way too defensive. In my eyes. Need to do something. They need to push forwards. Hinder the movement of the clean squad. Oh, perfect nade against Olzorten by Grado. Clean is pushing forwards. Falling back again. Hit from Grado in the direction of Sonra. They does some damage. Oh, flash was good. Who will get this win? Oh, nicely done by Bowser. InviSan with a knock against Bowser. Clean is quite close to him. Kratos with a knock against Sonra. InviSan the last man standing. It's a knock here. Well done. Go for the blockers. That's important. Kratos spotted. Oh. Kratos versus InviSan. Kratos needs to push forward. The blue is in his back. Rolling forwards. Needs to heal. No util nades for InviSan. Kratos also only has 2 smokes left. And that's it. GG, well played. Winner chicken dinner for 4. InviSan does the InviSan at the end and destroys the legacy of this clean squad in match number 4 of the day. Hey, match 4 was won by 4. Clean squad, 13 kills with 2,245 damage, 4 with 5 assists. And that means we'll hop over for a quick break before we return with the updated leaderboard and of course match number 5, our first match on Erangel today. And as you can see, we are back with the updated leaderboard. Clean Squad still in the lead with 108 points. RIP in second with 83. Then we have 75 points for the Who. Nothing changes in the top three. Joko Prajante moving up a rank with 70 points now. 68 for the NWP Boomers. Then we have 67 for the Grumpy Old Bitches. Nothing changes as well for Better Frostbite and the Black Reapers with 59 and 58 points. EGKT moving up to 9th place with 58. 4 so far was 54 points on rank number 10. Then we have Fox Gaming with 53 points on rank number 11. 51 points for NGB. Memento Mori 2 with 46 points. 43 for Team Nautilus. 36 points for 354 Esports. 33 for the Penetrators. 30 for Oriri. And as well 15 for Disnilugutta, who most likely might be disqualified for not showing up again. I don't know. We'll see. We are in match number 5 of this evening. That means we are in the second to last match, unfortunately. But we still make it count. Let's hop over. Let's hop over to the action on Erangel. As you can see, we'll start close to Georgia Pole and our travel slightly below Milter Power. 68 players are in the game. And all 68 will hopefully drop down to Erangel. One more time after that, and we are done with this day. Day number 2. Completely, we have 3 days. So next week on Sunday, we have our last match for the Nordic Championship Prologue. First to drop out are the Penetrators, as well as 4 Fox Gaming and the Who. That's a lot of teams over there. After them, we have NWP and Memento Mori 2. NGB, the Next Gen Boomers, dropping down together with Joko Prajante. Then we have EGKT, the Grumpy Old Bitches, and Black Reapers. Following them, we have the lineup from Oriri, RYP, and Team Nautilus, as well as the Clean Squad. Then we have Better Frostbite, and last but not least, 354 Esports dropping out. And we have some hot drops over here. First shots going out by Proxity, who already has found a car. And obviously, additionally, one of the PP Bisons. Arakamazai for Fox Gaming, stuck between a rock and a hard place over here. While Bongo runs over Thermos Pullo, and that is the first kill of the game. That might have happened there. Wow, I was perfect over here. There we go. Thermos Pullo. Contest for the car, won by the Next Gen Boomers. Split around Gatka, around the NWP Boomers, we have Memento Mori 2. This right here might still be interesting for Haragamazai, who, like I said, is the only one who dropped close to 4. Question is, will he get help? Will he even need help? That's the biggest question. But the most important question for most of the teams, not only including Fox Gaming and 4, is how do we get to Sosnovka Island safe? Because as you can see, Sosnovka Island and therefore the military base will be, together with Novorotnoy, our last spot for this round. This most likely around here-ish might be a possible circle ending. So what you can do, what you should do, is play right here. The top hill, you can see who arrives, you can see who tries to leave, who tries to go where. You get an awful lot of knowledge over the circle. So this spot right here, the top hill, will be the most important spot. Over here might also be important because, as you can see, Oriri is already close to the bridge. Well, Fikari, I'm not sure if he should park his buggy or if he should drive with his buggy. As we can see, Nils skills over here. Bongo taking out another kill against Ning De Yang. Second kill for him already. And yeah, 354 Esports had the prime. Why the heck am I stuck within. Yeah, I'm not quite sure why we spawned in the hill. 354 Esports had the upper hand when it came to a prime position. Unfortunately, they're too slow. Better Frost White pushing the Dacia over the edges and finally arriving on top of the hill, and therefore Better Frost White will have a prime position when it comes to getting the info. Yeah, and as we can see here, Ice Viking Olaf is too late. Good thing he realized that. And searching for another position. I'm not quite sure where he wants to go. Wait. Does he have no helmet? Nope. No helmet yet. Loses his tires. Bo says, well, I heard you. So, this is my spot now. Labby spotted by the clean spot. So we won the kills. We stay here. As we can see over here, for making their way to the circle, that means Haruka is able to survive this without trouble. He still needs to search for loot though. And it looks like we might have an emergency pickup for the penetrators, because otherwise it would not make any clue while Kokos is driving in the direction, because he was the closest to the circle. They'll most likely have an emergency pickup over here. One of them might have it in his inventory. Everything else would make no sense. Maybe Kokos has it in his inventory. I'm not quite sure. We'll see. We also can see the first team to go for the ferry, and obviously for the ferry with the cars, it seems, are RYP. If this will be in their favor, I know not. But what I know, I was right. Kisaiski over here has the emergency pickup prepared for his teammates. They will make their way to the circle as one of the first with the emergency pickup. So, yeah, sharing some loot. Oh, over here there's a compensator and a muffler and stuff. Well, let's take that. Oh, Leggins got knocked over here by the clean squad, as it seems. And Leggins is our first victim over here. Unfortunate. Better Frost White only left with 3 players. I'm not quite sure why Labby knows that Ice Viking Olaf is around here somewhere. Because otherwise Bo and Tevye would have seen him trying to get away. Nonetheless, good position for them. While we see the next team arriving over the bridge in form of the players of Team Nordlis. Unfortunately, wrong idea shooting with DMRs. That's not helping you much. Tom just crashing into the wall. Oh, this will be interesting. The Black Reapers driving with the BRDM. The thing is, I know that if you drive into the water with the BRDMs theoretically should be able to swim. Theoretically, that is, because if you drive into the water with it, the game crashes completely and you're not able to join back in. That's the reason I'm not gonna check out what happens over here. Olaf was knocked most likely by Labby. Got 100 damage in, so that most likely is true. Alko is spotted from above. Thank you, get away as well. Then we have more shots in the direction of the bridge. By the clean squad, 7 over here. Oh, nice tax this time. Grumpy old bitches make it over the bridge safe though. Have you knocked, and we can see Team Nautilus advancing. Oh, kills confirmed. Wait. Oh, he had a molly in hand. That's unfortunate. But he says, alright, I don't care. I'm gonna leave. For a moment I was confused because I heard the bike and thought, hey, he's driving with a bike. Olaf most likely will bleed out. I mean, he's theoretically quite safe here. But his team is gone. 2 players return to the battlefield as the nice message suggested. We can see them over... Wait, we can see them over here. Darmos Pulo and Ning De Yang for Joko Prajantai. And here we have Kokos and Zislo. Oh, Zislo! Whoa! Made it. Kokos on top of the roof. Not as lucky for the moment. Pan in hand for Heisky, who says, I'm gonna do it with my pan. Maybe they should rename it Pan Traitors. With a big pan in front. That would be funny. So guys, next idea for rename, the Pan Traitors. It's a good idea. At least I think so. Oh, nice tag by Yerem. Husky again with the pan in hand. So it seems he likes that idea. I mean, he's not able to hear me, but still. Bob Marlin sees Maleficarium. Here's the shots from Tomrin. I've seen him as well. Ah, nice knock. Double headshot. And now it's just Iceski. Walking in the meantime with a knock against Mazzy Face. Not able to see him though. Good thing his teammates might. Theoretically, Fluffy could have seen him. He's still waiting for his chance to do something. Might try to go for the race on Tomrin. Theoretically, he is safe enough-ish till this point, and then has to drop down. So it might work out. It might work. He doesn't even need to move that far. He just needs to go over here, drop down here, and then can go directly for Tomrin. In the meantime, EGKT has gotten a few knocks in. And a kill against Walking. Buffy moving up the hill with a complete center of attention. Quite sure if that was wanted. But you can see the Hoof is Velocico. This is lagging quite a bit there. Oh, Dexter in trouble. Glider was blown. The grumpy old bitches are happy for that help. Dump with the shot though. Pushing bottom banana back. Fluffy with the knock against Fluffy. Bottom banana has to crawl down. Bob Marlin pushing forwards. Esky finally made the rest. Bob still searching for his knock. To be somewhere. Where is he? To be somewhere. There's a boat in the back. Team 4. Oh, and cold drop for Riri, as it seems, was an AWM. Level 3 gear and bottom banana knocked. Arnie, bottom banana down. Arnie knocked. Not looking good for EGKT. Bob Marlin falling back is the last man standing for the grumpy old bitches. As you can see, the circle shifted again to the coast. And like I said, this right here the topo and this compound on the crossroads. That's the most important part. Over here, the Black Reapers with some shots in the direction of Memento Mori 2. Oh, another nice headshot there. Vortex coming in. Exposing the table. Now going for the destruction of the UAZ. Well, on healing. Trying everything. Vortex coming in. It's not looking too good for Memento Mori 2. Good thing that the Black Reapers are the only team currently shooting at them. He's not willing to give up his position. Fluffy coming back there. Where the heck did they get Fluffy back? Wait, were they able to arrest Fluffy? Oh. Seems Fluffy wasn't killed, but just knocked. Oh, he's now finally with the shots, which is not working in his favor. Because the Black Reapers are already quite close. First knock. Playing the tire. Going with the kill against Bob Marlin. Memento Mori 2 in trouble. Whoa. That looks adventurous. Style points for Memento Mori 2 for that driving accident, I would say. We have two swimmers over here. Aragamasai and Psyworks. Nice new swimming emojis. So you know where they're at. Over here, Jacob Renantai with Tormos Polo. Close to a Better Frost Whites, Labby and Bo. Last the remaining players. I'll be checking the top hole for Team Nordlis. Over here we have the players from NWP Boomers. I'm still not sure why it says NB, a short tack. But I'm not sure where he should look. The answer is above you. Thermos Polo quite happy about that kill. Try higher with a knock against stick. Able to get the kill as well. Neil Smith skills spotted as well. Another nice spray by Thermos Polo. Who's playing the 9mm Meta. MP5 and VSS. Granted, the VSS is a great weapon. Hostile skills. Thermos Polo spotted down. Dunskin spotted Thermos Polo and the other way around. Hills made it all the way to the top of the hill. I'm not quite sure if he's too happy about that. Dunskin sees him. First shot, second shot, and he makes it over the wall, but gets met with a spray by Xiao Mao Bao Bao. Meanwhile, Miss Rosa. Yeah, that nade. Not in Miss Rosa's favor. That blue zone nade is better though. Not perfect, but good enough. Get some damage in against Brajanzi. Pushes the others into the open. With some shots. Oh, and over here, Arnie taking care of another one of the clean squad. Fluffy trying to get the rest on Loath. Nice shot by Otis against Thermos Polo there. Also blind as heck. Spray in the direction of the NWP Boomer. Smith Rosa with a knock against Alcor. Fluffy says, I want to blow that damn UAV. I'm not quite sure why, because there's no one in there. Maybe to make way. It worked. It worked out. Oh, it was a beautiful handstand for the car. Over here we have a team of 4 against the next gen boomers. Godfather Street Bongo and Kels pushing forwards. Bongo with a knock against Ulzocken. Rock City spotted. Nice spray by Godfather. Not able to get the knock in. Oh, now he does. And that just leaves one, which is Sonrin. Sonra. Let's see, straight going for the flush. Not able to. They're taking care of Godfella. They need to make their way to the circle though. Meanwhile, 354 Esports and the Black Reapers are still messing around. Fox Gaming still has to make it into the circle. Over here, we still have RYP Complete facing off against O'Reilly. And on the top hill, we have Team Nautilus. Down there, we have the NWP Boomers. Finally with a kill against Thermos Polo. Better Frost White. Choco Prajantai over here. Then EGKT in this building. Clean squad. Left with 2 players in the gas station. Most promising fight. Might be between those two. Carlson eliminated. Fire Snake, well, whiffs a bit. I think it's not against Alcure. Oba in the blue. That's the right angle here in Fire Snake with a knock and flush against Mukeke. Soldat Krieger. At least his position is known. Tutorial Snake already opening up in that direction. Might not want to do that too much. Otis takes care of Boobermeister. Danskin eliminated as well. Hober runs, or at least tries to, and is knocked by Maleficarium. Fireworks. That's alright. That nade is my nade, and I'm happy to die with it. But Mr. Rosa gets a kill. Soldat Krieger not sure where to go, but he survives for another second. Oriri, 10 kills already. Last one was against Soldat Krieger. RYP eliminated again in the top 10, in the bottom 10. Or the mate. Maybe trying to make a run for it. It gets eliminated as well. Greytone 7 trying to prevent NGB from entering their gas station. Blue zone nades, normal nades, everything. Prone. Prone 7. Prone. Go prone. You can look below the fence. Kels was the right idea. Meanwhile, try hard with the kill against Dump. From the last man standing, we're gonna hop over to here. Try hard, the last man standing for Joko Perjantai. Team Nautilus has a rough idea where he's at. Knocked, and that is a nice spray by Saban. Whoa. He still needs to make it to the other side, though. Fluffy not really sure where he's even currently is at. Five kills for Otis. No. Quite sure why the tab was open. Over here we still have the Who against the Black Reapers. Already on top of the hill. The BRDM. Over here we still have Team Nautilus. I need to make it down here. There's an airdrop over there. So best position so far. I'm not quite sure for whom. Oh, perfect. Nade against 7. Fluffy dropping out of the building. Not quite sure why Fluffy didn't want to fight. And that's it. 7 eliminated by Arnie. We're down to 5 teams. Clean squad eliminated. 3 players left for the Who. 4 players left for the Black Reapers. Tutorial Snake eliminated. Very trying to move as silent and as slow as possible. Nautilus already falling back. Flash Trapalooza. Barbara with the shot from the side against Massey. This is all but in the favor of Oriri. I mean, they still have the BRDM. They still can play the BRDM. I'm not quite sure why they didn't do that. Take the BRDM, drive up the hill, run over Team Nautilus. And that's it. Massey eliminated. Use the force of the BRDM, guys. Use it. No, that's too late. I told you, use the force of the BRDM. And they did. They did. Fluffy to the knock. Good thing Fluffy gets some help from Arnie. Otherwise, Fluffy might have died. They're coming out. Ollie prone as well. Almost no chance for Otis, who's trying to get some intel in. There's a speck of dust on my screen. Yardiem in trouble. Malvikarium and Urim are eliminated. Fluffy knocked by Cassis. Arnie. Maybe I can do it. I'm not quite sure. No, just don't do it. Just don't. Always have a rough idea where Cassis was. Reapers. Oh. They have both BRDMs now. And the kill against Skelvin is confirmed. Ollie seemingly in trouble because he has no clue what to do. Circle shifted away from him. He has to move right over here. Well, theoretically over here, but can't play that. His best bet would be to go here and prone down. That could work. So play the high ground. Because otherwise he would be visible for EGKT. Unfortunately for him. The Black Reapers have the same idea and lose one of their BRDMs. Bye-bye, BRDM. Oh, that shit is fast. Boing. Ooh. Holy smokes, where does he want to go? Right. Ollie had the same idea I have. I'm not quite sure what he did shoot at. Because Miss Rosa was in the BRDM. Not in front of it. Mark against Velotico. 10 kills. Black Reapers are successful. 6. Last man standing for the Who. Arnie trying to go for the race on Loath. Black Reaper saying, alright, we know that 2 of them are knocked. Nice nade there. Barbaro bleeding out. Can just run them over. Theoretically, there is no real cover for both teams. I mean, there is still the little already burning Porsche. And the Who still has a taxi Dacia. But aside from that, they are all the way open. VTX looked for a moment like he had the right idea. Oh, it's Rosa. Just rolling down the hill. And for the flush. Arnie. Arnie happy about that kill. The other side, Cassis was able to res VT. Expose down as well. Black Reapers eliminated on ring 3. Now it's a 2 against 1. And this... Oh, God. And this is a winner with a chicken dinner for the Who. 5 kills for them only. 11 for the Black Reapers. Team Nordic is 2,854 damage. And 8 assists by the Reapers as well. We'll hop over for a quick break before we will return with match number 6, the last match of this evening. And we are back with the updated leaderboard. Clean Squad still in the lead with 115 points. The Who almost getting close to the 100 points with 90 now on rank 2. RYP dropping down with 85 points in total on rank 3. Then we have Joko Parjante with 76 points on rank number 4. The Black Reapers going up to the top 5 with 74 points. EJKT also going up to rank number 6 with 71. Then we have 70 points for the NWP Boomers, 67 for the Grumpy Old Bitches, 61 for Better Frost White, and last but not least in the top half of the leaderboard, or seemingly top half, 60 points for NGB on rank number 10. Next up, we have Team Nautilus with 58 points on 11, 4 with 54 points on rank 12, 54 points as well for Fox Gaming on rank 13, Memento Mori 2 with 46 points on rank 14, then we have 43 points for Oriri on rank 15, 354 Esports with 36 points on rank 16, and last but not least, the Penetrators with 33 points on rank 17. 18 points. 18th place still for the Snilliguta with 15 points. They did not play further, and still no points for XC. I'll still think they won't continue to play, and most likely I will delete them from the leaderboard, so this leaderboard looks cleaner. Nonetheless, we'll hop over for match number 6 of the evening, because we are back on Erangel. Oops, even if it says rank match number 5, we are in match number 6, as you all know, because we already had one Erangel. And even if you want to have further matches, I'm sorry, but this will be the last one for today. Next week, though, we will continue with our onslaught in the Nordic Championship Prologue and crown the victor of Division 2. First to drop out are the Penetrators and Team 4. Following them, we have Fox Gaming and The Who. Next up, NWP Boomers and Joko Parjante, as well as NGB, the next gen Boomers. Then we have the Grumpy Old Bitches and the Black Reapers, as well as Memento Mori 2, EGKT, and the players from Team Nautilus, as well as RYP, Oriri, and last but not least, Better Frost White, the Clean Squad, and 354 Esports. The only team to drop on Sosnovka Island, in the hopes that we have another island circle in the end, which will be hopefully provided soon. So far, we have one local clash over here. Malko quite stuck between a rock and a hard place, because he's right in the middle. Oh, and the VSS is stronger than the shotty. Malko eliminated first by NWP. Over here, try high, quite close to Emil Hero. And further, we have Thermos Polo and Ning De Young focusing on their fight against NWP. Circle shifts in favor of those teams who dropped out quite late, because our circle will be, or our circle center is close to this compound, therefore close to the quarry. So most teams are not in the circle. One of them, or one of the teams in the circle, is the other players from Memento Mori 2 with the Gatka free split. I'm not quite sure which compound that is, where Marikari is currently at. Then Oriri, and last but not least, the players from EGKT. Aside from that, all the other teams need to make their way to the circle. This will be quite interesting for 4 teams, in my book. 2 of those being the Grumpy Old Bitches and Black Reapers, because the Black Reapers have a 2-2 split. 2 players in the school and 2 players over here in the, yeah, I'm not going to name that, the name the community gave that compound on stream. But yeah, if you check out the shape of this compound right like this, you might know what I'm aiming for and what the community is aiming for. And over here we have the Grumpy Old Bitches. Both of those teams don't have a car, if I haven't seen it correctly. So that means both might need to fight for their entry into the circle. And the second 2 are Joko Parjante and NWP Boomers. I mean, theoretically, if Gioco Presente falls back to the other side, they do have a Dacia over here. There normally is another car on the road. There it is, the UAZ. And it looks like tire popped. The back right tire popped already? Oh. Alright. But yeah, like I said, that are the two interesting facts. And over here we have a VSS again and an M4. But unfortunately, Try High says hi to Xiao Mao Bao Bao. And therefore, the first knock for Gioco Presente. Getting some revenge. Meanwhile, Husa is eliminated by Maleficarium. That's Memento Mori 2 facing off against Oriri. Most likely tried to get a nice spot in the circle. Without trouble, but Emil is able to make the hero move and get Xiao Mao Bao Bao back on his feet. Might be not too happy about what happened. Still, it's a fight, not in the circle. So, without sense, to be honest. It looked like the Black Reapers have found a car. Over the hills and far away, Nightwish will return one day. Searching for a spot, add a rotation into the circle, and they most likely will make it. Question is, will they meet someone else? Grumpy old bitches found 2 cars, it seems. One Dacia and one UAZ as well. I thought it would be interesting. It is not. Bowser says, alright, I'm gonna use a boat. I mean, theoretically, that's not a bad idea. You can just arrive in Primorsk with a boat. Because there is no other vehicle close. Kratos, Seben, Clean is going for it. I mean, that rotation will, 1, get them a bit of time. And second, will mean their way to Primorsk is quite safe. And they can play for time as well. And over here we have our next fight. Thermos Polo over here with the Panzer in hand, waiting for Xiao Mao Bao Bao with a nade in hand. Oh, nice shot. I mean, if that would have been me, I would have died. Emil with a seemingly right idea. I mean, if you watch closely, you see the top of the weapon bugging through the corner of the house. Emil knocked by Thermos Polo. Made his way down the hill. 2-2 trade so far between the NWP Boomers and Gioco Presente. That means we are left with Dunskin and Boobermeister on one hand and Try High and Thermos Polo on the other hand. Shots coming out by EGKT in the direction of Memento Mori 2 as well as the NGB Next Generation Boomers in the direction of the grumpy old bitches. Aside from that, we don't really have an issue so far. More shots on rotations rather than on anything interesting. The question is, will there be a fight brewing over short or long between the last 2 players of the NWP Boomers and Gioco Presente? We're coming out, and we can see that grumpy old bitches lose 2 players. Spectre with a double kill, and now the shot's coming in. With the right idea. Over here we have Nordlis facing off against the last half of the grumpy old bitches. Oh, perfect nade by walking. Ollie knocked by Spectre, though. I thought he would have gone knocked through the nade, but I was mistaken, it seems. Oh, Fluffy. Fluffy says, I'm gonna stay high. Falls back directly. Was coming close as well. It's again the duel between Fluffy and Fluffy. Fluffy with the knock against Fluffy. Some retaliation from the last match, where Fluffy knocked Fluffy, and not the other way around. Oh, and Fluffy goes down against Walking. Arnie from the other side now. And that should be a safe res. I was saying, I got enough time for the smoke. Unfortunately, you might not be so sure about that, because we can see MTB pushing forwards. Arnie with a knock against Goodfella. Oh, and Chaos with the wrong idea. Fluffy. Back on 2 feet. Bridal, mit dem Raiderino, danke dir. This is still a fight between EGKT and the next gen boomers. Not quite sure where Spectro is. Spectro's just far, far away. Holy fuck, where is he? Oh, we still have our fight over here between Joko Prajantai and the next gen boomers. Dansken versus Try High. This might be solved in a few seconds. And it is Try High with the last kill, clinging to life barely. 5 HP, 4 HP. Oh my god. What the heck happened over here? Hello? I'm not able to... Hello? I'm not able to switch to... Okay. I wasn't able to switch out of Thermos Polo. That was an observer bug I never had happen. Meanwhile, the 354 esports players are in their boat, using the same rotation I spoke about for the clean squad, and they did. They ended up in Primorsk. Good position for them. We also have Better Force White over here. But yeah, that was weird. Oh, Fluffy in trouble. Fluffy in trouble. RYP right close up, and that is something you don't want. Fluffy's getting hunted. I'm not sure Fluffy realized that. Alright. Fluffy can be happy. Yeah, that happens if you don't have the chip in your inventory, but rather in the car's inventory. It seems now RYP realized, oh, there really was another car and it really was going for the recall station. How unfortunate. We're down to 14 teams. 49 players still alive. A recall as well for NGB. And Spectro over here is quite close to Oriri. Well, we wait. We wait for our next chance. And our next fight. Clean squad know that Better Frost White are quite close. 7 at least has seen the Dacia. Waiting for someone to get in there. That might be Labby. Oh, but misses the first shot. That could have been a headshot. And we see a lot of players come back. 3 players for Joker Perjantai. 1 player for EGKT. 2 players for the Next Gen Boomers. And Joker Perjantai, they want to loot over here in Primorsk. Question is, has Clean Squad that on their mind? Did they realize that? It's not looking like it. It's not looking like they know. Try high with the last resort, the emergency pickup. Almost dead there. What's over here? Someone was killed. Fluffy was killed, unfortunately. So he's knocked by Nils Miskills. Spectre and Arnie over here. Without a care in the world. Can change it, then don't. Let's see what the statistics say. 4 kills for Spectro. First place. 391 damage by walking. 327 by Spectro. And most damage tanked. Try high with 543. Arnie in trouble. Has to get down from the hill. Spectro has his sights set on Memento Mori 2. Nice headshot there. But he saw the Panzer. This low has a nice angle against Fox Gaming's stick. Also though, 4-4 with the knock. Arfisk now the last man standing over here for Fox Gaming. I'm not quite sure if Cyborg's just coming back. Arfisk just realizing, oh, I shouldn't have opened that door. It's phase 3 already though. Rajanzi got knocked by Tromren for the penetrators. Arnie with a knock against Starland eliminates Nils Miskills, and therefore Memento Mori 2 is eliminated. Spectre over here goes knock against RYP. Still, EGKT 10 kills already. Over here we see NGB in trouble. Oh my god. Car explodes. Carol's knocked through falling, eliminated by force. Insane. Bongo in trouble, Nate 1, Nate 2. Both too far though. That Molly is also a bit too far. That a bit further. A bit further would have been perfect. Godfellow eliminated. This just leaves Bongo and straight knocked as well by Arnie. And now all is in the hands of Bongo. Not able to get a knock in. 5 kills already for Arnie. Confirming the flush against Strit. I'm not quite sure why he wasn't flashed, but he wasn't. And also eliminates Bongo, and therefore NGB is eliminated on rank 13. Good with the knock against Arafisk. This is happening over range. Patrick over here. Close to Gui, who's right below him. And then over here we still have Aragamazai, who's crawling forwards. I'm not quite sure I would do that. This is phase 4. You want to move fast. Hoba running over Maleficarium. Polo with the knock against Greytoe. Confirmed he's not sure there's someone else there. Good thing for him. There is not. 7 behind him. Barbaro close to pose a smash. Right there in the shack. Molly? Is this a good Molly? Oh. Wait! Oh lol. For a moment I saw that that Molly was going through the walls. I was like, what the heck is happening? Normally that shouldn't be the case. But instead it was not. Seven moving forwards. Exploit has a good angle to punish that. Seven knocked. Oh my god, Cleaners with some nice shots against exploits. Prajantai from up the hill. They do have a good angle as well. This is not looking good for the Clean Squad in match number 6. Stuck between the Black Rapers and Joko Prajantai. Meanwhile, we can see the Penetrators quite close to the Who, and on the other hand, to Team 4. Already lost one. They have to decide where they want to go. Arnie, the only one for EGKT who hasn't made it to the circle. Oh, they're in trouble. Someone knows where he is. 4 nades in his inventory, and that should be nope. That should be enough. Those are knocked. That just leaves Cleaners. Knows Patrick is behind that tree. Oh, gets a knock in against Rabarbro. And that's it. Clean Squad eliminated on rank 10. Not even in the placement points this time. Miss Rover had the off angle against Termos Pulo. And another team is coming in from behind. Team 4 over there. Saraka Masai. I know, Fox Gaming. Saraka Masai. Rosa has to watch out because all the way over there we have one player for Better Frost White was Laggins, who has the off angle. Termos Pulo dies to the blue. Therefore, Joko Prajantai eliminated. Argamasai has Patrick and Rabarbro below him. Oh, nice headshot. What happened there? Never put your weapon away. Never do that. The Black Reapers take out the next player. The Saraka Masai and the Who take out the remaining player of the Penetrators. For also that Arnie facing off against Cassis. Might be a thorn in the side of the Who. The Who, the Who. Who, the Who. RIP dying to Better Frost White. And we're down to our last 4 teams in hyphens because Arnie is part of a team, but the only man left. 11 kills so far for EGKT though. 5 go on the count for Arnie. Over here we have the Who. 4 kills only for them. Not quite sure if they want to push against Arnie. They don't know if there's more than one. Better Frost White. 5 kills already. 4 players left. And then we have Black Reapers. 5 kills. They lost Rabarbro. But aside from that, they have the whole goddamn southwest for themselves. That should be more than enough space. Theoretically, because the Who's make it up into their direction. The biggest problem for Arnie is he theoretically has to play over here-ish. He would like to play this dip here. And that's not able. Or he would like to play. Can play. He can. The only thing he could play would be over here-ish. But then he's completely open. So what he wants to play is this dip over here. Because he's not too visible from above, depending on where the Who's playing. Better Frost White with the right idea, pushing forwards. Same goes for the who has to play, who have to face off against the Black Reapers. Velotico in the back, as we can see on top of the hill. Is looking good for them, while we can see Exploits coming closer inch by inch to the who. Exploits hurt Vitic there. And Miss Rosa with the knock. That was important. Velotico on top on the hill. Exploits has no idea. Knock against Dexter. There's a knock, at least Patrick going for the rescue. Or at least wanting to go for the rescue. Exploit again! And the Black Reapers are eliminated. Nate confirms the kill against Cassis himself. He had it in his hands. Same goes for Better Frost White. They have it in their hands. Only one player left for the who, which is Velotico. And last but not least, we still have Arnie, who's doing the sneaky play all the way over here. Not showing himself, just saying, all right, I'm going to play the circle edge. I'm going to do it sneaky beaky like. Velotico most likely will die. Yeah, Legends has seen him. Tries a shot that failed the shot. Oh shit. I totally forgot that I had Arnie on one. And we have another. Come on, that's not your. Oh, come on. Oh, come on, not again. This is so unfortunate. I should again close the game between matches. I should do that again. I thought it would work flawlessly like it did the last times when I spectated, but it seems today is just not the day. I mean, at least my leaderboard works fine. That's at least something, and that's something I'm proud of. Even though it's ChatGPT, so, but yeah, still, it's my leaderboard. I had the IDs for it and told ChatGPT what to change. Reconnect. Let's see if we can make it to the match. Let's see. We're loading in. Let's see if there's still something there to watch. Or if it's already over. Better Frost White won Bo with the last kill against Arnie. Still, EGKT 12 kills, 1,454 damage and 5 assists. And we're gonna go through the results. Better Frost White, 9 kills. Then we have EGKT with 12. The Who with 7. The Black Reapers with 6. Then on rank number 5. Don't mind me, I have to copy something. On rank number 5, we had RYP with 6 kills. The Penetrators with 5. Fox Gaming with 1. 4 with 5 kills. Joko Parajanta with 6. The Clean Squad with 1. Orrery with 2. 354 Esports with 1. NGB with 1. Memento Mori 2 with 1. Then the NWP Boomers on rank 15 with 3. The Grumpy Old Bitches on rank 16 with 3. And Team Nautilus without kills. Very unfortunate that I could not show you the end of the match. I would have loved to do so. Nonetheless, this is almost the end because you have to wait a bit for me because I obviously want to show you the end leaderboard, and we'll do that once the results have loaded into the match, which should be in roughly 1.5 minutes. So till then, you have to see my face. Nonetheless, I hope you enjoyed the cast. Thank you for all the rates. It was a pleasure, and I hope you had fun with the cast, and I'll see you again next Sunday at 7 p.m. or 19 Uhr German time, or Norwegian time, whatever. Everything that is GMT plus 1, 7 p.m. right here on this channel for the last match of the Nordic Championship Prologue. And yeah, hopefully we'll have an updated leaderboard in a few seconds. Normally it should be done around right now. Yeah, there we go. Loading it in and pressing the button. And there we go. Clean Squad still clinging to first place with 116 points. The Who making it to second place with 102, so also in the triple digits. Then we have RYP with 94 points. 89 points for EGKT. Then on on the fifth place, we have the lineup from the Black Reapers. Sixth place for Joko Prajantai. Then 7th place for Betterfrost White. 8th place for the NWP Boomers with 73 points. 82 for Joko Prajantai and 80 for Betterfrost White, obviously. 70 points for the Grumpy Old Bitches. And then we have 61 points for NGB on rank number 10. 4 with 60 points on rank 11. Then we have Team Nautilus with 58 points on rank number 12. 56 points for Fox Gaming on rank 13. 47 points for Memento Mori 2 on rank 14. 45 points for Uriri on rank 15. The Penetrators with 40 points on rank 16. 354 Esports with 37 points on rank 17. And last but not least, Disnilgutta with 15 points on rank 18. They did not play matches today, so I'm not quite sure if they will continue to take part in this event or not. Nonetheless, it was an honor. It was a pleasure to cast this for you, and I hope I see you again for the next matches. One more thing I do have for you is some. I hope it works. That's something I have to check. One more thing I have for you is an update regarding the. I'm just gonna show you. Just gonna show you. We're gonna switch this over here to this. And we have some badges over here. Oh, this is a bit too big. Let me rework this. Make it a bit smaller so it's fun. Make this a bit broader. And a bit higher. All right, this works as well. All right. As you can see, we have some badges for players. Kill secure, or was it a kill steal? 28 kills for the Deadly Dan, Xiao Mao Bao Bao. I is helping the Spectre with 11 assists. Ammo is wasting. I hurt a lot of people. Kalinis with 5,035 damage. Then we have the most walked kilometers with 34.26 for Hoba. These boots were made for walking. Or did you flip your car? I found a car and I like it. Or maybe I'm just too lazy to walk. Arnie with 65 kilometers driven. That could also append to gliders and stuff. Or bikes. Every vehicle counts. Time waits for no one except me. Exploits. I'm the bestest at hiding. Survived 4 hours and 11 seconds so far. I get knocked down, but I get back up again. 27 times Cleaners was knocked, but got back up again, thanks to his teammates. Quote Butterscotch, caffeine makes me calm. 69 boosts by Xiao Mao Bao Bao. Then we have Hoba. Aim like laser and headset bullseye. 10 headshots only. 10 headshot kills, to be precise. In the complete event, that's nuts. That's nuts. I would have expected way more. Medic! How many bandages? All of them, obviously. Jamal Bao 84 heals used. Then last, the second to last, Dory says, just keep swimming, swimming. The most kilometers swam by Psyworks was 0.21 kilometers swam. I'm not quite sure if this is correct. There should be way more, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, wait. No, they didn't swim that much. They dropped down from the boat. So it might be true. And there's so much of them. I just cannot decide. 118 weapons picked up by Loath, who could not decide which weapon to take. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we're at the end. Thank you for tuning in and see you next time. I'm going to rate you over to someone else playing PUBG. And I hope you enjoy the remaining time of your Sunday.